of Jalengam, and these are all to be connected and looked very carefully, and should not be seen as a segregated statement.
No, he has been batting for a Church of Northeast India, right? He's also been saying that, right? And secondly, Savio can come in. He refers to the borders of India as limitations. He says, while a country may have borders, a true nation transcends such limitations. The clear interpretation, he does not see India as a new true nation. And this is exactly in line with what Sheikh Hasina said when she said there is a conspiracy to carve out a Christian country, taking parts of Bangladesh and Myanmar with a base in the Bay of Bengal. Savio, please, Savio.
Let me put out a few points that we did when we first broke out this story in Goa Chronicle. The first aspect were two references of his speech. One which was made on September 2nd in Maryland, where he talks about the unification of the Chin-Kuki-Zo people, but there he talks about it under India. 48 hours later in Indianapolis on September 4th, the speech of September 2nd gets turned completely on the opposite, where he talks about being forced to exist within 3 countries under 3 governments, and it is something that he will not accept, or the Chin-Kuki-Zos will not accept. Now, this event that he did on September 4th was the Chin Evangelical Baptist Church. The point is this: what changed in 48 hours from talking about coming together under India, and then suddenly on 4th, you change your stance and you start talking about being forced
a separate country. He talks about forming a separate country. He's let the cat out of the bag. Of course he has. He talks about setting up a separate country, a separate nation.
I think this is blown out of proportion.
No, it's not. No, Miss Namte, let me quote. Miss Namte, let me quote to you. Let me quote to you. I am blowing nothing out of proportion. I am merely, allow me, Professor. I say, I am hurt today. I am hurt, for I am so hurt as a proud citizen of this country, and as a proud person from Northeast India. I am so hurt with his language, with his words, and with his thoughts. I am devastated that a chief minister can talk of a separate nationhood. I'm sorry, Ms. Namte. Ms. Namte, let me quote. Please don't.
Yes.
He says, we are one people. He uses words. And look at the use of words, the allegories. I want us to have the conviction and confidence that one day, through the strength of God, and he says this in a religious community, which made us a nation, which means Christianity made us a nation, we will rise together as one leadership to achieve our destiny of nationhood. This is an insurgent remark. He wants to achieve a separate nation. Ms. Namte, he has revealed that he wants to fight for a separate nation. A Christian nation.
May I say something?
Mrs. Namte,
you are
this
talking
is a
about
separatist remark.
Speech here, but
it is a separatist remark,
where
Mrs.
I
Namte.
am hurt also.
A separatist remark.
Why
did lalduhoma change his stance?
1 minute, Savio, letter.
That in Delhi, in Accra, we were regarded as Indians. We were regarded as foreigners.
It is
1 minute, Savio letter. Yes, Ms. Namte, he talks of a separate nation. He's crossed the line, he must quit.
I want to say.
This is not a question of quitting or not quitting.
No, but why has he called for a separate nation? Why has he called for a separate nation? It's not a philosophical or cultural concept he's talking about. He's talking about a political concept. He's calling for a separate Christian nation. And he cannot get away with that.
If he is to quit, it has to come from the
No, but why has he called for a separate Christian nation?
He has gone to USA with the permission of Minister
No, he's gone with the permission to talk about a separate Christian nation.
His speech, he has submitted everything to them.
No. I'll check this out. Are you saying that this speech calling for a separate Christian nation has been cleared by the central government?
The whole copy of the speech has been submitted to Ministry of External Affairs.
Let him show us the proof. I'll check it. I absolutely sure not.
I also have.
Pulla, this is crossing.
And I also have that copy.
I want to add very important
one more thing
point.
that I want to